What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the online Jamily? JamiroFan 2000 here with yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About. For the uninitiated in this series here on my channel, this has been my discussion series of nearly 8 to 9 years looking at the past, present, and future of Jamiroquai and their now over 31 years of musical and influential making. Now, this episode will be coming out on January 1st of 2025, though I thought I'd record an episode to talk about the top 5 Jamiroquai things that I'm looking forward to coming in the year of 2025. So let's get to that list. Coming in at number 5 is going to be mostly pertaining to band members' solo and side project album releases that have been hinted to be coming out in 2025. And for many members of the Jamily, a lot of the band members of Jamiroquai have been making a lot of great music in their own time, or at least in the last 10 years. And several major projects from solo band artists of Jamiroquai will be coming out in 2025, which have been hinted on their respective social media. And those releases include the second half of Solo Akembala, the percussionist of Jamiroquai's current solo album project. The second half of that will be hopefully coming out. And of course, the side project band Brother Strut, they just wrapped up recording of their next major band album that will hopefully be out sometime in 2025. And not to mention Jamiroquai's keyboardist Matt Johnson, who has made a name for himself at being a consummate great producer and music maker. He's just wrapped up recording his new solo album that could be coming out in 2025. So a lot of great music in addition to Jamiroquai that'll be coming up in the calendar year of 2025. Coming in at number 4 is several project releases that'll be hopefully coming out in 2025 from former Jamiroquai bassist Stuart Zender, who I've talked about a lot over the last nearly 4 to 5 years here on my channel. But several of the bullet point releases that I aforementioned that will be coming from former Jamiroquai bassist Stuart Zender in the new year will be his highly anticipated solo album, which according to his Bandcamp back several years ago was titled Adventura. Also, as recently discussed here on my channel, a bass tutorial series with Stuart Zender going deep diving into his bass theory and his bass playing while during his time in Jamiroquai. And of course, most recently announced a musical project he did after leaving Jamiroquai called Leroy. He also promised a reissue of the classic Leroy project on vinyl, which will also be coming hopefully in the new year of 2025. Coming in number 3 on my list is not something that we know is going to happen, but something I'm hoping that will happen, that I'm going to be looking forward to in 2025 with the Jamiroquai-Related. That is the possibility of Jamiroquai doing maybe some tour gigs in the summer of 2025, in addition to their 15 tour date that they have in the fall coming up in 2025. Also, the possibility of more reissues from Jamiroquai, at least on the part of Sony Music. I would love to see Jamiroquai do some reissues of some of their most famous single releases, preferably on colored vinyl, but that's just one of my big pipe dreams of releases I hope to be coming from Jamiroquai in the calendar year 2025. Coming in at number 2 is the big tour that everybody's waiting for, that have tickets flying off the shelf. Of course, I'm talking about the Heels of Steel tour, which was announced in late 2024 to be happening a year from now in November, December of 2025 throughout the UK and Europe. This is a very, very highly anticipated tour, and Jamiroquai has a history of naming their tours after albums, and we still don't know the name of the new 9th Jamiroquai album that will be coming out into 2025. But I'm sure this tour, this Heels of Steel tour for Jamiroquai 2025, is going to appease a lot of members of the Jamily, at least in the European and the UK market. And finally, we come to number 1 of the top 5 Jamiroquai things I am looking forward to in the calendar year of 2025. And I did mention it a few times in this special episode of JamiroFan Talks About for the new year of 2025. And that's right. The number 1 highly anticipated thing for Jamiroquai thing that I'm looking for in the new year of 2025 is the release of the 9th Jamiroquai album, which still doesn't have a title yet. But Jamiroquai have been busy in the studio, and a lot of members of the Jamily have been clamoring for this new Jamiroquai album. It's been pretty much worked on and off. It's been worked on in the studio at Shillington on and off for nearly 6 to 7 years since the release of Automaton, their 8th album back in 2017, their 2nd album release under their current Universal Music release. This 9th Jamiroquai album will be the 3rd release from Jamiroquai, and much like Automaton, kind of really made up for some of the shortcomings, mostly on the promotion end of their first album release through Universal Music. Of course, rocked us Lightstar from 2010 to 11. I have a strong feeling that the 9th Jamiroquai album is going to absolutely astound us and really knock all of us members of the Jamily off our feet once we finally have a date, a name, a track list, and whenever it's going to be coming out in 2025. But it's been assured to be coming out in 2025. And that is my list of the top 5 Jamiroquai things that I'm looking forward to in 2025. Is there anything I've forgotten? Is there anything you're looking forward to that be coming from Jamiroquai-Relation in 2025? Please feel free to share your thoughts of what you're looking forward to coming from Jamiroquai in 2025 down in the YouTube comment section of this video. JamiroFan Talks About down below. I'm most interested in reading all of your comments. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000. I hope you enjoyed this first episode of JamiroFan Talks About for the new year 2025. I hope you all had a very lovely, awesome, and responsible holiday season. And like I said, I am going to be looking forward to covering everything with Jamiroquai going into the 9th album cycle as we go into the new year of 2025. And you can bet that there'll be a lot of videos coming from me very, very soon. Be sure to like and subscribe. And be sure to ding the bell on YouTube to stay up to date on all the news content coming from the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel as we go into the new year of 2025. And again, massive thank you to everybody in the Jamily for helping me reach some major subscriber milestones on YouTube and all my content. I really do appreciate all the support. Massive thanks to all the former and current band members of Jamiroquai, their management, Jamiroquai-Limited, for all their constant support of all the content that I do for the benefit of the online Jamily. I highly appreciate all of the undying support that I get. And to everybody who left YouTube comments on all my videos, regardless of series, on my JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel during the calendar year of 2024, and to all the new subscribers on my channel, thank you all cumulatively. Thank everybody for all the support in throughout the calendar year 2024, and I look forward to bringing you all the latest new Jamiroquai news as we go into 9th album cycle of exciting times for 2025. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and I'll see you again really soon with more Jamiroquai-related content here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye-bye, everybody. Happy New Year, Happy Christmas, and Happy Holidays.